Yeah, her little nose is poking out the bag.
My gosh, how this has evolved and grown and become so successful. Started with just kind of a little, that would be really cool. And now it's really happening. I've got a research staff with me who's doing science, coming down to meet partners with the Forest Service, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. I have our media folks filming it and documenting it. It was pretty overwhelming. One of the great strengths of this conservation program is our partnership. We produce the snakes, but if we don't have habitat, it doesn't get anywhere. Federal agencies, the state agencies contribute something important to this program. Land management, habitat creation and management. So we've come together and we have a conservation program.
This is the most snakes we've ever released at one time, 118, and it shows that what the zoos are doing is working. And now it's up to the Forest Service and the land managers to manage the habitat so the snakes have a place to go. Burning is one tool we use to manage the habitat, and then the other thing we do is we cut timber in order to let more sunlight in.
In a sense, the forest, these trees standing here, are funding the recovery of the species. We sell the timber, we keep the value of the timber comes back to the Forest Service, and we invest that money in the partnership to propagate the snakes with the various zoos.
Right there, I think.
Not everybody can keep all species of snakes alive and healthy to the point where they actually reproduce. Zoos and the Memphis Zoo and our zoo partners have that expertise, and we contribute that, which is producing all of the snakes that are being released here into the wild. And then we also have staff scientists at the Memphis Zoo that do cutting-edge research.
By having this many snakes that we can release at one time, and the zoo's producing them so quickly, we could never do this without them. We could manage the habitat, but it would be a much, much slower process.
So what we really want to do is get to a point where we know that there's enough snakes out here and enough natural reproduction to where we can leave. And then we would like to go to another release site and start all over again and do that 2 or 3 or 4 times. And that's within the realm of possibility. That's within the possible lifetimes of the people that are working here right now. And eventually, we want the snake to be downlisted, to be taken off the endangered species list. We want to be able to dismantle the captive breeding program and say, we're done, we did it.
Steve, from the very beginning, promised us 100 snakes a year. So, so actually, we're where he promised us, which is great. And it's only going to get better from here. So we're really excited to be at this point.